and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Sternberg Museum of Natural History, also by The Dentist.
Fort Hays State University's Sternberg Museum of Natural History invites you to experience Bringing Fossils to Life, their newest permanent exhibit under the dome. Meet a giant mosasaur and its living little relative, the Australian water monitor. Learn about evolutionary stasis with giant tortoises and discover the many ways fish made their way onto land with mud skippers. Experience all this and more at Fort Hays State University's Sternberg Museum of Natural History in Hays, Kansas.
Discovery under the dome.
Come discover a one-of-a-kind dental center for the whole family at The Dentist. Dr. Melinda Miner and Dr. Michael Holmberg and their warm and friendly staff love working with children of all ages to help keep everyone's smile happy and healthy. They recommend children start seeing the dentist by age 1. The Dentist is now accepting new patients, children and their families. Visit them at 1010 Downing Avenue in Hays or online at thedentistinhays.com. See our ad in the Next Tech directory.
Hello and welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton and I'm the coordinator of early childhood grants for USD 489. And with me today is Vicki Hubin. Good morning, Vicki.
Good morning.
Now first of all, Vicki, tell us what organization you work for and what do you do there?
Awesome. I am Vicki Hubin and I work for the Western Kansas Child Advocacy Center. I am the project coordinator there. And basically that means I'm in charge of fundraising and awareness programs.
All right, well, I guess my first question is, what does the Western Kansas Child Advocacy Center do?
That's a great question. We work with physically and sexually abused children or children who've witnessed a violent crime. And basically we cover 32 counties in Western Kansas, so we really cover a third of the state. We have 6 nationally accredited child advocacy centers placed strategically throughout Western Kansas. Okay. We have one in Sublette, one in Colby, home offices in Scott, and we just recently opened up in Hays a year ago in February. We bought the Quiznos building at 4th and 8th, and we partnered with North Central Kansas Tech School. They came over and helped us with remodel, and we were seeing kids in February, so about a year now. About a year now.
So what exactly, what goes on there? What do you do at the Advocacy Center?
Okay, we basically do forensic interviews. That is where we provide a neutral environment to find out what, if anything, has happened to a child if there's been an allegation. We provide advocacy, and that's providing support and education through resource and materials to victims and families. We also provide court prep. If the county attorney warrants charges be brought, we come in, we do court prep, we take everybody in the courtroom, we show them who's sitting where and who's going where. We also sit with the victims and families during court, and then we provide therapy as well after.
So how do you get involved? How does this all come about?
Okay, usually when there's an allegation of child sexual or physical abuse, law enforcement or Department for Children and Families call us in. They call us in because we're kind of the experts when it comes to this kind of stuff. We do have an interagency agreement with Ellis County, as all of our 32 counties as well. And so basically when there is an allegation, they'll call us in to come in and do the forensic interviews.
Okay. Now you said you've been here almost a year in February, correct? So would you say that the number of cases in Ellis County, I mean, I think most people would be surprised that there are cases like this in Ellis County, but have you seen an increase since you've come here?
Yes. We actually have always had a presence here because we also have a mobile unit that is also nationally accredited Child Advocacy Center. So before February, we would come in the mobile unit. And last year we had 38 cases. So people like to think that it doesn't happen in their communities, and I'm here to tell you that it did.
It does.
We had 38 cases in Ellis County.
38 counties.
38 cases.
Cases, okay.
And then after being here a year, our year runs from January to December. So actually from February, because that's when we opened. February to December, we had 54 cases. So our caseload about 70% doubled.
Okay, well, why do you think that is? Is it just because you're here and maybe people know about it and they're more comfortable coming forward? What do you think that increase is attributed to?
I do think it is. I think it's a lot of awareness. We've been trying to do a lot of awareness in your community. We do, if any chance I get a chance to talk with Lions Clubs, Rotaries, whoever wants us to come and speak, I just think that it's awareness.
So people hear about it and they're maybe more comfortable. Now I guess one of the things that I think would be obvious, but people sometimes will stop them from asking for help. Is there a cost for these services?
All of our services are at no cost to victims and families.
Okay. Now say there's someone out there who has a concern about their neighbor's child or their own child, do they need to contact you, or is the first call law enforcement?
First call is either law enforcement or Department for Children and Families.
Okay, so that is the first place, and then they come to you from
law enforcement or DCF.
All right, so that's how that works.
Right.
Now, say if someone wants to just know more information about your organization, maybe a speaker at one of their civic groups, how would they get in touch with you?
Great question. You can either go to the center here at 4th and 8th, or you can give me a call, 620-874-8557. So that would be great.
Wonderful information. I think a lot of people maybe aren't aware of that this service is available to us, and probably not aware that there's a need for these services. So thank you for the wonderful work you're doing for our county.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember, you are your child's first and best teacher. Thank you.
You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Sternberg Museum of Natural History, also by The Dentist.